Xbox just dropped a massive announcement at Gamescom, and it affects everyone that cares about physical media. And it affects Sony too, because this is a massive Xbox W. And it feels weird saying that because Xbox has been on a losing streak for quite a while now, but Asha Sharma strikes again, and I think Sony must really hate this woman. I'll tell you everything that's happened and how it all works. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, let's go over to my browser. Oh, you've got a sneak peek there of my upcoming website. Don't bother going on it right now because it's still in production and has a couple of bugs. But from what you can see, what do you think? Anyways, let's get on with the video. So Asha Sharma posted this on X today. And as you can see, she says, your physical game library is more than a collection of discs. It holds years of memories and stories worth preserving. Starting next week, Xbox insiders can unlock a digital entitlement for supported physical games. We'll start with thousands of titles and add more as we can. And then there's like a sizzle reel that goes with it of a disc going into an Xbox. And it says digital license unlocked. I'm not going to play the audio because I don't want to get copyright striked. But as you can see, it says your discs now also digital. Now, what a lot of people thought when this announcement came out is that your disc becomes a digital license and then the disc is basically useless. But that's not what's happening here. And that's why this is a big win for Xbox. They also put out this video of the guy with the epic beard. I'm sure you've seen him before if you're a fan of Xbox, and he explains how it works. There's no need to watch that video because Xbox Wire put out an official post on their website. So we'll take a look at that real quick. So as you can see here at the top, it says your discs now also digital. Bring the benefits of digital to your physical Xbox Series X and Xbox One discs. So this is backwards compatible with Xbox One, and seeing as Xbox One is also backwards compatible with Xbox 360, I wonder if they will bring this to the 360. But there's been no word on the 360 yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this. Players have spent decades building their Xbox libraries. Some games were purchased on disc, some were purchased digitally. Many span multiple generations of hardware. Our goal is to make it easier for those libraries to move forward with our players. Today we are introducing a feature that brings the benefits of digital to physical discs, giving players more flexibility in how they access and play supported games across the Xbox ecosystem. Xbox insiders can begin testing next week. This is part of our broader commitment to game preservation. As technology, devices, and distribution continue to evolve, preserving access to the games people own matters more than ever. Most Xbox One and Xbox Series X disc-based games support this new feature. Players can claim a digital entitlement by inserting a supported disc into an Xbox One or Xbox Series X console and launching the game. Once the entitlement is claimed, you can experience the benefits of digital, including Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming where supported, while your physical disc continues to work exactly as it always has. That is the most important line in this press release, and I'll explain why in a second. We're starting with thousands of titles and we'll continue to add more over time. While not every title will be available at launch, this is an important step toward a future where players can have greater confidence that the games they buy remain with them for years to come. And then it tells you how to become an Xbox insider, and I also posted about this on my X profile, which you can see down here. Massive W for Xbox. While PlayStation seems to be determined to destroy itself, Xbox is cooking. I said it so many times now, Asha is taking names and kicking ass. It's so nice to have good Xbox news for a change. Thank you. Now let's finally announce that the next Xbox will have a disc drive and will support physical media, and you win by default. So what am I talking about there? How does this affect Sony in any way? Well, I'll tell you. Recently, Sony has been on a bit of a rampage against their own customers, where they want to get rid of physical media by 2028, I think it is. We'll take a look at their press release in a second. And then there was this big outcry from PlayStation fans, and Sony went and made a statement doubling down on it, saying that nope, we're getting rid of physical media and there won't be any more games released physically from 2028. Let's take a quick look at that now, and then we'll talk about everything that's happened. So here's the release from PlayStation on the PlayStation blog. Physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. So this pretty much confirms that the next PlayStation will not have a disc drive because they're not going to be making games on discs anymore. Which is also a little weird because if you have your whole game library on PS4 and PS5 and stuff and you have discs, how would you play those on the PlayStation 6 once it releases if it doesn't have a disc drive because you can't put a disc in it to transfer the license over. So I don't know how that's going to work for them, and I won't get into the details. It is what it is. You probably already know about this, and everyone is fuming, like this guy on X, his name's Rhino, and he says, PlayStation blackout begins tomorrow and extends all the way to August 30th. Turn off your consoles, no login, no purchases or gaming. Don't give up, speak out, fight for physical media, player ownership and stand against monopoly, and the lies orchestrated by the industry to take away your rights for their greed. No disc, no buy. And there's one more thing I want to show you on the Xbox press release. Right at the very bottom of this image, it says, requires supported console with a disk drive and eligible Xbox One or Series X game disc. One revocable digital license per game disc. License eligibility varies and is subject to change. Disc remains playable. Terms and conditions apply, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's get into it. So Xbox is allowing you to use your physical discs. You put them in your Xbox One or your Series X, and the physical disc becomes a digital license. And then that digital license is linked to your Xbox account. But the cool thing about this is that it allows you to get your physical discs and take advantage of Xbox Play Anywhere. So some titles that you buy on physical might start working on your PC. And they also said that they'll work with Xbox Cloud Gaming. So now there's such a huge value add for buying physical, because you have a physical copy of the game, you have the box, you can add it to your shelf and it's part of your collection, and you have all those memories with having a physical disc. And on top of that, you don't have any of the drawbacks of having a physical disc, because it becomes a digital copy of the game once you insert it into your console, and you can play it whenever you want, but you retain the license on the disc, but the disc doesn't even need to be in the drive anymore. That's one of the reasons why I buy most of my games on the Xbox Digital Store now. It's just a convenience thing. Even though I've got shelves and shelves in the studio full of physical media, sometimes digital is just more convenient because you can play it anywhere, you can stream it on Xbox Cloud Gaming, and every time you want to change which game you're playing, you don't have to go and take the disc out and put a new disc in. Now, I've seen a lot of people on social media saying this will ruin physical media because the license will transfer from the disc to a digital license in the cloud. But that's not the case here. As they've said a couple of times now, the disc continues to work as it always has. So the license on the disc does become a digital license, but if you were to sell that disc or lend it to a friend and they put it into their Xbox, the digital license on your Xbox account would become invalid, and then the digital license would transfer over to your friend's Xbox and their Xbox account. So you can still share that physical game with your friends, and more importantly for some people, you can still sell that disc and get some of your money back because the disc is not affected at all. The license stays on the disc. And that's what makes this really interesting. Now, this does make me think that the next Xbox might just not have a disc drive, which would be a real shame, because if they do have a disc drive in the next Xbox, I do think they win by default because a lot of people care about physical media. But the thing that makes me think that they might not have a disc drive in the next Xbox is this whole thing here. It looks like they're preparing you to transfer your physical games into digital licenses so that they will work on the next Xbox, which will not have a disc drive. But hopefully Xbox has seen the backlash from everything that's going on with Sony, and they won't be stupid enough to do something like that. Because we all know what happened with the Xbox One launch. Microsoft was putting DRM on everything, and it was an always online console, and you couldn't share your games. And then Sony saw that, and within, I think it was 24 or 48 hours, they changed their presentation and then pounded on Xbox for the next decade, and Xbox basically lost the console war at that point. The thing is, Sony was going to do the same thing. They saw the backlash that Xbox got just because Xbox happened to have their showcase first. Things would have been really different if Sony went first. And the other thing is, right now, people are sick of digital ownership. People want physical media, and people want the right to own their stuff. Everything is a subscription now, and I think people are sick of it. You can't even have Adobe apps now without a subscription. You have to pay monthly. It's ridiculous. You will own nothing and be happy, as they say. But anyways, that's all I have for you. But first, I do want to talk to you about something really quickly, because this channel has a new sponsor, and that sponsor is Titanforge.art. As you can see, this is a metal print. It's printed on aluminium. Display prints on stainless steel, and it's quite thin. This thing weighs a lot. The print becomes part of the metal and it will last forever. This is an image that I submitted to them and they printed it for me. It's Gandalf saying, "You shall not pass," against the Balrog. I think this image is freaking amazing. I mean, just look at the quality of that print. And I'm really happy to be sponsored by Titan Forge. They make incredible art for your studios and your living rooms and your office spaces and wherever the hell else you want to put one of these things. So if you want something cool like this in your studio or gaming room or living room or wherever, go to titanforge.art and use discount code GEEK, that's GEEK, for 5% off your order. And I'll include a link in the video description. Thank you Titan Forge for sponsoring this video. Really appreciate it. They are a very new company, but I can vouch for them already because their products are just outstanding. And that's all I have for you today. I want to cover this because I've been with Xbox since day one, and this falls into the category of consumer rights, and I just thought it was an interesting topic. So if you found this video helpful or useful in any way, please drop it a like. If you didn't, then hit dislike twice. I can take it. And please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. You've been watching This Brown Geek. I'll catch you in the next one.